Is that new? Is that new?
It's what new?
The intro, not the song, but the intro. Oh, well, baby, I guess my eyes be closed. I be dancing so hard to the song. The graphics. I'm having like, look at those graphics. So, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to stop.
I was like, it's what new? Hey, it's new. It's new.
It's new.
We'll take
It's new to
it.
me.
It's new. It is.
It's new,
Good morning, Miss Phyllis. How are you? She said, honey, good blessed Tuesday morning, empowered women and men of God. Yes.
Doesn't that sound so polite?
Yes, ain't it pretty?
Yes. You know what? Today is
Bold,
Veterans
brilliant,
Day.
bossy.
So let's shout out to all the veterans for today, baby. 11-11, honey. Double,
Thank
double.
you.
As Sparkle
Double,
always
double.
say, honey, double, double. But it's Veterans Day. So to all of those who went
Serve.
out and served,
Yes.
we want to
Happy
say
Veterans
thank
Day.
you. Happy Veterans Day. I know for some people, regardless of how long you served, it was traumatic for some people, you know, when they came back with PTSD and still deal with that. And just know that we appreciate your service. We appreciate how you went and got on, whether it's the front line, the sideline, the back line,
Or
whatever
the
line you
backup
were on.
plan.
We appreciate it because you know what? I mean, you just imagine how life could have been so much different. And I mean, even where we are now, if it were not for people who went out to put their life on the
Exactly.
line and make sure that we were good. So shout out to everybody who has been in the military, whatever
Yeah.
branch you served in. We just want to say thank you.
Thank
Stephen said,
you.
good morning. Happy Veterans Day to you. Thank you for your service. Amen, amen, and amen.
Yes. And you can't just slide over there. That 1-1. Come on, 1-1.
That part.
25. That one, you are number one. Like, you got to get it in your spirit. Write it out because it looks so pretty
Good
when
morning,
you put that
Kelly.
1-1.
Oh,
One,
baby, then
one.
mess around and it's 11-11, and then you mess around and catch 11-11 this morning or 11-11 tonight, baby. Look, all the
All
everything
the
coming together.
11s. All those doubles. All
Hey,
those
Ashley.
doubles. Hello, Kelly.
Kelly, how
It's
are you? Yes, we are super excited to be back. You know what? It feels like we just left. So it doesn't actually feel like we have that break, but it's a blessing to do it. We had Sierra Thomas on Friday. If you did not see that, I did a replay yesterday, but go back and catch
yes.
that
Go back
because,
and
honey, Sierra was showing out. She was
She
dropping gems. She
was.
was letting us know. Um, we got we must have rose up in the rankings, baby, because we've got some what they call them people to be in the comments to be saying
Yeah.
foolishness. Yeah, yeah.
But hey, they go mess around and get saved. Go and stay on.
Now, stay here,
Stay
baby.
on a
You
little
need to protect
longer.
your ear. I think it's
oh,
bleeding, baby. Check yours. It's about to
I'm
do the
sorry.
same thing.
I was sharing the show. What popped off? Did I miss something?
Just in the
No,
comments.
some true crime detectives.
Yeah. He said, check your ear. I think it's bleeding. I was like, it's about to when we get to putting Jesus
Yes,
on
because
it.
that blood, the 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 blood.
Yes, Kelly, it was. She was awesome. I'm telling you, she's such a beautiful person, a beautiful spirit. She just shares so much about, peeling layers to the unknown and tapping into who you are and really sitting with yourself. I think a lot of times we don't grow on the level of elevation we could because we don't spend time with ourselves. You have to
Girl,
spend time with God, but you spend time with yourself too. Spend time so
spend
you
some
know
time.
who you are. Start digging
Spend
past some of
some
those
time with
layers
you.
and the walls that you've built up in your life because we all have. We've all been hurt. You've been hurt, you've been rejected, you've been in situations you never thought you would be in. And all of the situations and circumstances that you've experienced have created who you are now. But what are you holding back? Like some people, they
Wow.
don't give love 100% because they're always thinking, I don't want to be hurt again, so I'm not going to ever give you all of
That's
me. And you got to
that's some
deal with it.
foolishness. That's the enemy. That's the
That's the
enemy
enemy.
holding you back.
That's
Mhm.
the enemy.
Holding you back from a lot of things. Or, you have gifts, talents, and skills. And just because somebody told you when you was little and you loved to sing, and they said, get somewhere and sit down. I ain't got time for that right now. I got a headache. I don't want to hear all that. Now you shut that gift down. Well, you need to share that gift with the world. It's something that God has given you. Stop holding back your gifts. When you leave here, you should leave here empty. You should say, God, whatever you gave me, I want to use it for your goodness and your glory and your mercy so that it can bless somebody else. Because remember
Yes.
what you were talking about yesterday, being blessed to be a blessing. Bless
It's
somebody with what you have. That's why we're here to, you know, show the glory of God. And so he's put so much inside of us. And I know people always say, you're doing too much, you're doing too much, you're doing too much. Am I really? Because if he gave
no.
me and I'm able
That
No,
to,
means they
I'm not,
but
doing
the
too
people that's
little.
telling you you're doing too much ain't doing nothing.
you're
So
not
That's what
doing.
I'm saying. They doing too little. The reason why they got time to recognize that you doing too much is because they have too much time on their hand. Because people that's doing too much don't have time. Angela
Don't
does a
have
whole lot, but I don't have time to peep in and say, Angela, you doing too much. Cause I'm over here in Sparkle World, trying to get you.
I
But
don't have time.
take it as a compliment.
Take it
Stop
as
letting
a
it
compliment.
take
Stop
it
letting
as a
sting
people tell
you.
compliment
you.
that God gave you so many gifts, so many talents, so many skills. And if you are able to balance it all, then balance the heck out of it.
Balance it.
Balance it as long as God gives you breath in your body. Balance it, work it out,
Yes.
do what you need to do, embrace who you are, and stop letting people try to check you and tell you, what, oh girl, yeah, if it was me, I couldn't, I wouldn't. It's not you.
Yeah. Yes.
Like, then give it to
That's
Uh,
me.
saying right there.
But
You
it's
gonna say
only
that
with
quick.
women. It's only when it's women that we're told that we have to be careful and make sure we're balancing home life with
Mhm.
career, home life, motherhood with job. Baby, it's some women out there that's juggling 60 dishes and still making it home for dinner, putting the
And
plate
still
down,
cooking the dinner,
and
Reverend
still
Pat.
cooking dinner, bringing dinner, and putting it on the table.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
I don't know why that's such a thing for women that we have to balance. They don't tell no man to balance his home
Yeah.
life.
When he has 20 jobs, they
He got
cool with
20
it. He
jobs.
work hard.
He had work till 12 o'clock. Oh, he's a hard worker. I am too. And I'm still making it home. So I don't understand the dynamic in that. As if
Yeah.
we are not, and we're talking about veterans, right? There was a time in history when women, because the men were
Come on.
gone, the women were out there taking care of the homes because the men were off at war. They put their big girl panties on and went out and handled their business until their
Mm-hmm.
men came home. And if their men didn't come home, they had jobs like never before. So I
Mm-hmm.
don't understand why all of a sudden it's a brand new thing that we know how to be entrepreneurs. We know how to take care of ourselves, our families, our homes, and get up and go to work. We've been doing it.
Yep. Been doing it forever. Go check your great grandmama.
Yeah. My,
Absolutely.
I
They
found out
didn't
my
know it was called owning your.
entrepreneurship.
Yeah, they
Right.
didn't know
They were
they
out
didn't
there
know that's
making it
what it
happen.
was.
And you
They
But
have
was
to
out
think
there
about
sewing. Sir, I remember when my
whatever.
grandmama used to sew curtains for people, like make curtains for people. She didn't know that that was her own thing. She just said, "Shoot, my kids need to eat, so come on, I'll make you some curtains. Who's next? Who's next?" They've been doing that all our
Yeah.
lives. We've seen
Yes.
this. They've been
Yes.
baking. They've been cooking for people, going and ironing. You remember when people used to send your clothes to
your
get
clothes, taking your
yeah.
clothes and iron your clothes. Look, I just found out last year, a couple of years ago, my dad's mother had 2, 3 clubs, juke joints, whatever you want to call them.
Oh, okay.
3, and me in a boarding house.
Okay.
Period. Period. And
and
I'm like,
still and still
DNA.
took care of her own kids.
and yeah,
It's
I'm
in
like,
our DNA. And I'm going to tell you, look at where you are in your life right now. When we talk about veterans and serving, how are you serving? And who are you serving? Are you serving in the kingdom of God? Are you out here serving the community? Are you where are you serving? Are you serving in your household to your family? Where are you serving? Because what is I think Muhammad Ali said service is your rent for being here on
Yeah,
earth. I think that
yeah.
was his comment. I know it's not exactly
I
correct,
don't
but
think
service is the rent you pay on earth. Serve. You should have a mentality of helping and serving. And I think, we had talked about how things are right now. There's so many people who lost their job and are laid off from the government.
so. Hmm.
There's so many people, who are still trying to figure out the SNAP benefits that are going to come through. There's so many people who are
I think it
dealing
came
with,
through.
did it very good. Hey, Lakeisha.
Some of it came through. Yeah, they released some of it.
So
Um,
with that being said, if you had a panic moment because of somebody else controlling what's going on in your life, then this is the time for you to think, how can I do some things? Just like the women stood up when the men went out went out to war, they knew the world has still got to go. We still got to do some things. These factories can't run by themselves. This thing can't, if they are gone, who's going to step in? You got to step
mhm.
in and make it happen. And we can't have a spirit of fear and panic and overwhelm every single time somebody does something. You got to
Every
start
time.
thinking. You can't panic every single time. Now you got to step back and start figuring out, baby, what am I good at? What can I do? How can I put some things out there? Like you said, your grandmother was doing curtains. It was a need for it. Somebody apparently was asking her in order for her to say, girl, let me go and make these curtains and get this money.
Yes.
What
And
are you being
probably,
asked to do?
a lot of uh, the, the women, men that join us probably have gifts and talents that they don't know is actually an open door to entrepreneurship.
Yes,
They don't see it that way. It's not
yes.
entrepreneurship to them. They're doing it and they like
Yeah.
giving it away, and folk going, let me pay you for that. No, no, no. I just thought of you and I made that. I created that. I drew that. I
The
whatever that.
crocheting,
Yeah.
it's so
That's
many
good.
little
The
things.
whole thing.
That's
It's
a
so many things.
that's a
Yes,
But
you know
song.
how many people call you for advice? They feel like that you give great advice. That's a
unsolicited,
service. That is everybody don't give good advice. Everybody can't listen. It's not a good listener. That's a gift. So many gifts inside of you that you have zero clue that it's part of you. People that love to
right?
drive, that's a transportation business.
Baby,
Like
all day long, all day long. But you have to shift into that mindset because if you don't have the
Mhm.
mindset of entrepreneurship, then you don't think about the things that you do. It's people out here who can come in your house and organize a girl and have your closets popping and everything in this place.
yes,
Some
I
people
need them.
love to do that. Some people love to come and clean up a mess. Some people can take a resume and pop it out and make it look like, girl, you were serving Jesus before he left up off the earth. They can fix
What you
your
say?
stuff
Serving
up
Jesus before.
before he left, girl. They can come in and just do some things with ease. But I love Lakeisha said nothing external should affect your peace.
It came. This is what God gave me such a great revelation this morning. Stuff is going. They gonna hammer you. They gonna throw stuff at you and try to hammer, but they don't have no nails. So since they don't have no nails, whatever they trying to do to you can't stick to you. You can't put a picture up without a nail or something to make it stick. So if somebody's just hammering at you, just know it can't stick, baby. You don't even have no nails. So not having the nails, that means you don't even have no resource. I know Reverend Pat, there she go. But I'm sorry. And see, and I was Reverend Pat, I'm glad you laughed because
Oh Lord.
I remember years ago when God used to use my mind the way he did. I shut down because I was like, I don't see things like other people. I always see it in a different kind of way and I break it down in a different kind of way. That shut me down for years. For years. I wouldn't know. Because I have always thought it's supposed to be done the way I have seen it. Other people don't speak like that. So God, why you have me speaking about that darn chair over there? But then, fast forward, when you
Yeah.
fall in love with God and who God has made you, when you start spending time with you and understand that you are uniquely made and you're not going to see things the way somebody else see.
Come
And you
on.
take pride in it. You take honor, joy, because God made you just like he made you to see stuff, a can opener. And then there you're going to talk about
You
that
what to
can
say,
opener.
girl, about the one that you did with the cans, baby. That was good. Sparkle has
That's
a
right.
very unique way of breaking things down so that it relates to people. You know, everybody can't do that. But the thing about it is, we always run from the way that he's created us to be. We always
Yes.
feel like, oh, I don't want anybody else. Come on, Kelly said, come on, let
Yeah.
him
You got to fall
use
in
you.
love with who he
You got to
created
fall in
you.
love with yourself.
They think it's about this face. Oh, I love me. No, you got to fall in love about who you are. If somebody come be like, oh, you think crazy. And I do. Thank you.
Thank you that I'm thrown off. Thank you that I'm a little thrown off.
Right.
But the good thing about it is, even if what you say doesn't make sense to you because it doesn't resonate, it makes sense to you because that's the way God gave it to you, because that's the way he has to relate it to you. And even when you share it with us, I guarantee you, we may laugh, it may sound odd or strange or whatever, people may not get it, but I guarantee you don't forget it, because I don't forget.
She ain't
I,
forgot that dirty diaper, baby. Listen, because
the
that right there
dirty
took her out.
diaper, the way that you can take one thing, you hear one thing, and then you go, wait a minute. But that's the way it's supposed to work, because God wants us to be able to not only understand him, believe him, but
Yep.
apply what he says to us. And
Yeah,
you can't apply something you can't relate to.
You can't.
If he doesn't give you
exactly.
something, if he doesn't reveal it to you in a way that you understand it, it's useless. It's just
Yep.
like, it's
Good
just
morning,
useless.
Tina.
So
Farid
wait
said
a minute.
God is showing her things about herself, in order for her to start just doing things according to God's will. And I just think it's really important that you stop second guessing yourself. What
Mm-hmm.
God is giving you, stop second guessing and stop trying to compare it to the world. We're
Yep.
not supposed to be comparing what is of God to the world. And
To
if
the
He
world.
gave you something unique in how you understand it, how you see it, how you do it, how you give it, how you present it. That's special for you. It's not meant for everybody. Same way,
Mhm.
why we got to stop getting in our minds that all of the people that we grew up with, or that you work with, or that your family, and all these people are going to be the people who are going to take you to the next level and support. They're
They
not.
ain't.
They're not
They're
your top.
not.
They are not. I don't care who it is. You may get a few here and there, but you might think, ooh, my family's big. I know I got about 200 or 300 people that's gonna do this and buy this book or buy this.
Keep
They're
waiting.
not. They're not.
Keep
But the thing
waiting.
about it is, we get so hemmed up on the ones who aren't that we don't even think about.
The
Oh, we
ones
got
Truly
that
to.
are.
is.
Thank you so much. Wait a minute. Don't get mad at them. Don't
Mm-mm.
don't let it throw you off because
No.
you thought, I just knew so and so would. Man, please look. There are so many factors to why those closest to us do not or are
So many
not there
factors.
and we can't take it as if, well, they're not supporting me because no, some of our family members can't afford it, period. Let's just be straight up honest. To me, if Sparkle is holding something and it's, let's say she said it's $98.99 to attend, that's not a lot to some people. Some people would say, oh, I'm going to be there. But that other family member doesn't have that 98.99 to go and show up for you. Does that mean that that person is not praying that God would bless the things and bless everything
Yeah.
that I put my hands to? Does that mean that if I could, I would have been there, but I was with you anyway? So we can't take that kind of stuff personal. What you do is thank God for the ones that are, because I thank God for the ones that pray for me. Because more than anything, keep me in your prayers. Keep me in your prayers, because that's going to sustain me to continue to do what God has called me to do. But like Angela said, we get hemmed up because we think our buddy from middle school and high school, girl, she just keeping up with you just to see what you're doing. That's it.
Yeah, Reverend Pat, I totally
Right.
agree with
We're
you.
like,
But
it's
it's
just
some of
it's
them
just
that
$10.
just
If they
ain't
can't do
coming.
$10, it's not even about that. Some people, honestly speaking, some people feel like you've got to hit them direct. But then again, we think people see everything that we do. Just
They
because we are
don't.
on this thing, all on the Facebook, don't mean that everybody see you.
Nope.
Everybody doesn't see everything that you're doing. Stop that. Stop holding people and being mad at them because
Keeping
they
them,
didn't.
holding
Then
them
let me
hostage.
tell you something. Girl, we see the magazine. No, we didn't. We didn't see that. I'm sorry. I missed it. I didn't know that you were doing that.
And if they did, and they do have the money, and they still did not subscribe, oh well,
Thanks, Regina.
they do not have
They,
no nails holding you hostage. You go out and do your
Go
thing.
on.
It's okay, because I promise you, I have, and maybe I'm wrong because I have seen it in some other people's life. Most people that have elevated, God didn't use the person you knew and you've been hanging around. And if they did for you, that's good. That's good. But Angela, and I are not kin. We're not related. We're sisters in Jesus Christ. But I
mhm.
didn't know her. She didn't know me. We both from Tennessee, but we didn't. She was at MTSU before I was. Like, God still, like, stop getting so caught up because it's not the person that you want it to be. That's the problem.
That's
You
what it
want
is.
it to be such and such. You want it to be this person, and because I know they'll make it right. God is saying, because if you knew all the answers, and if you knew who could do it, wouldn't you just do it? God said you're nosy. Mind your business. Let
Right.
me send the
But
people
keep
that's
this
going.
in mind. Just as much as you say, I don't understand why they don't support me. I don't know why they don't, I mean, they could do that. I mean, they know me, whatever. How many people think the same thing about you?
Exactly.
How many
And then
times have you not showed up and looked at somebody's show or bought their product? They're doing
For
the
real,
same
for
thing.
real.
You haven't done it. So
You
you
haven't.
can't expect people to
I know
do
I'm
things for
guilty.
you all the time because the reality is, what Sparkle
Right
said,
back, I am. I'm
I,
guilty.
that's the reality of things. It's people who say, "Oh, my little kid is doing this right here. Can you buy this? Or can you get this popcorn?" And I be thinking to myself, "Girl, I just bought 6 things of popcorn. I don't want no more popcorn. I can't buy another
Yes.
popcorn. I'm not going
Sending
to do that.
kids to different
I don't."
schools and fundraisers.
you know, I always had that rule. You're not selling nothing. Mama, they let, no, we're not selling anything.
That's
Period.
beautiful, Kelly. That is beautiful. She said she can remember when God brought you and her together. She'll never forget the details, and her life is blessed as a result of it. I'm gonna go back to Regina. She said, how are you doing it for them, or are you doing it for yourself? And then Esmery came back and said, we must live for us and not focus on others, their possession, their timeline, count their money or whatever they have going on. Bottom line, do you, boo? Just do
Do
you.
you?
Yeah.
If you are dance and get excited about life, don't do it just for the camera. If that, do it because y'all can go ask Alicia. My mama go sparkle from the time she wake up to the time she go to bed. She works my nerves because everything is such a big deal in my house. Everything
Baby.
is excitement. Everything is a moment. That's just how this life here. If you want to be a part of my life, you gotta know the girl's gonna be on high
She's
five.
gonna be, baby. She's gonna be
She's
there.
gonna be on 1,000, and she until she go to bed. That's
She's
why
gonna
she
be
go to
there.
bed.
Hey,
That's why she go to bed at 7 o'clock.
I was
You
gonna
gotta,
say,
you gotta recharge.
if you need some peace, baby, catch her after 7:30 or 7:45, baby. Then you can. It is what it is. But before then, know that
She
she's
on.
coming
She
high
lit.
energy, high level, and it's not just for the camera, baby. This anytime you be up in the house. Baby. It's anytime, anytime.
Y'all, I promise you, my child is always like, "Whoo! I wish I could trade you just to the morning time," because she's not a morning time person. So she's like, "If I could catch you at 1, I'm good." It's that, Mama, please, not right now.
Not right
Like,
now.
Baby, spin around and scream behind it. Y'all see what she said? It won't be long. It won't be long. And people think, baby, that's her. That is her.
Listen,
Period. She didn't
it's
change
my mirror
anything
talk.
for anything. That is her. Do you remember that time we was doing something? I said, Spark, I need a video. And you sent it to me, and I said, that's not you. Do it over. You do it.
No,
you,
That's
don't
not
I
you.
don't
remember
say
you
that you
told me
forget you
that.
said it that nice.
I
You
did. I said real nice.
Yeah, I remember.
She
And
did
you
not
told
say
me
it
about
that nice.
it. It was
She
like,
This
said,
is
I
not
don't
you.
know what's going on with you, what's wrong with you, but this crap right here is not it. So I need you send me another video by tomorrow and don't ever send me this mess ever again.
oh, so
I'm
was
sick.
she was kind candy, huh?
I was
Hi,
trying.
I am Dr.
I
Sparkle.
was trying to talk soft.
Here she go. She was just like, my name is Sparkle
My
Tanika
name is
Osborne.
Sparkle,
And
and
I just want to let you know that whatever. And I'm like, girl, who? What?
girl,
Girl,
no.
get it. Delete. Redo that. Redo
Look,
that. I'm not
look,
posting it
y'all.
nowhere.
I want to shout out S. Marie. She's on here, and she was on last night. She is
She's the goat.
she's so sweet. I'm the ratchet one. I'm sorry, S. Marie. I was the ratchet one. And her answers were just so
And
solid
it was so
and
good, woman, girl. I'm
It is.
telling you,
It's
that's me.
always so soft and
so
gentle
soft and
and
so.
Come on,
beautiful.
baby. She was helping some folks. Run pad and was leaning over about to fall out. Hey, Chantel. She said, we need this Sparkle.
I'm
Let
gonna
me try to change people in the world. Look.
Yes, I love to hear S. Marie talk
Yeah.
because she ain't doing a bunch of unnecessary talking.
No,
First
she
of
said
all,
what she said and put herself
she's
on
not
mute.
doing a whole bunch of unnecessary talk.
Look,
Come on,
But when
baby.
she
And
open her
come on.
mouth, when she do open, you need to be quiet and take in that wisdom that she's gonna pour out to you.
look, she had that hat working. Said what
Did
she
you stop? Regina S. Marie is smooth, baby, honey. You got to keep it 100.
Smooth, baby.
look, she's
Smooth operator, baby. Smooth operator. Let me catch Regina's. I care about you and I love you, but I have to do me. God created each of us uniquely, and I can't walk in your light. I have to walk in mine. You'll never experience your true essence until you embrace the version God designed you
You to
to be.
be. That's so
You.
true. That is so true. I'm telling you, if you
That's
don't
what
do
don't make me
nothing
cry.
else,
Don't blow snot, girl. It's okay. We can't see you.
that's okay. It
if you
was
don't do anything else in 2025, spend some quality time with yourself and figure out your love language for you. Like you always talk about how people should love you because this is my love language, which that's a total different subject. But I'm just saying, figure out what works for you. What the same way you figure out your triggers, you got to figure out what brings you joy. Don't just stick with the
That's
triggers. What about your joy?
what makes you happy?
we'll have the
You
time.
take
No,
pleasure in.
let's flip that. We are so especially women, we are so in in sync with our partners and with our best friends and with our family members. We know exactly what they like, what they don't like, what's going to make them happy, what's not going to. So we know how to attend to their needs.
Mm-hmm.
What Sparkle is saying, have that same intensity about yours. If you don't like it, you don't like it. I'm sorry. You can take me to a million. You can take me anywhere you want to. If it's something on my plate, I don't care how good you say it is. I'm not eating it. I don't like it. So I don't cook it, right? Because I don't eat it. I'm not, why am I cooking something I don't
Some
eat?
darn chitlins.
We ain't doing it ever,
Baby,
ever,
all you
ever,
want is
ever,
some
ever.
barbecue or Coca-Cola and some chocolate, baby. That's what she like.
That's it. So now, that's a good point, because you know what my spouse does? If I'm out of either of those things, I don't have to ask him for it. He coming through with it.
That's beautiful.
He's
Baby,
very
as Mr. Lewis,
intentional.
keep the Coke stocked.
Yeah,
Yeah, very
that's the
intentional about that.
intentional.
So
Yeah.
so that means in that instance, I have to be that intentional about the things that he likes, but I'm very intentional about the things that I like. And it may not, I do things my husband does not, he ain't even into a girl. Here, I need your help. Here you come with the phone. I need your help. You, okay, that's not your thing. And that doesn't bother either one of us. It doesn't bother him that I am, this is what I like, and it doesn't bother me that this is what you like. It takes a lot of work, and I think we keep saying these things over and over, morning after morning. It will only happen when you get
Make up
sick
your
and
mind.
tired of being sick and tired and decide, I'm going to fall in love with me. I'm going to
Yes.
just take a look in that mirror, and I don't care what I see. I love me. If nobody else likes what I see, I don't care. It doesn't matter. Because I did 3 years ago, 4 years ago, I was in the bathroom and I'd taken my makeup off. And the Lord said, take a picture and post it. I did this about 2 or 3 years ago. And I'm very self-conscious of my eyes because I have one eye, one sleep eye, one whatever. So I don't take pictures. I don't do any of that. And for a minute, Sparkle, I went, now I know that wasn't the Holy Spirit. That must have been, who was that talking? You told me to take, so I'm getting ready. I'm being honest. I was gonna go in the room. I had on my big bear robe that nobody ought to see me in this robe except the people that love me. Okay? But I was gonna go change my clothes. He said, no.
Exactly.
Take it exactly the way it is and post it.
Yeah.
This is the last time you'll look in a mirror and question what I created.
Yeah.
You
That's
are
my
That's
exactly
powerful.
who I created you to be. No more apologies. No more looking at yourself and trying to figure out why you don't look like, because I have some good looking sisters, and one of my sisters is a brick house. And I talk about envy. I was like, why did I end up like this? A midget, skinny, one eye bigger than the other. What happened? And here she is, this is the youngest one. But that was my mentality. I never, ever thought that way about myself again.
Wow.
If
That's
you scroll
beautiful.
through my timeline, if they haven't deleted it, that picture is still on my timeline.
Wow.
Crazy. I was like, you want me to do what?
I know.
No
Look, I'm gonna get
makeup?
the end of S. Marie's thing, but she was saying we can't live in other people's shadows.
Mm-mm.
We all have talents, we have to use them. We have our own desires, we have to seek them. Love the person in the mirror, and if you chase a shadow, make sure it's yours.
See,
Make
I
sure it's
told you
yours.
that
Yeah.
S. Marie,
Right?
that S. Marie will come through.
S. Marie is showing out today,
He
baby.
just
She will come
Listen.
don't
out,
play out.
come through. I mean, and you know, you have to give an extra shout out because the people, you can tell when people are excited about who they are.
Uh-huh.
It shows. Like you can talk to somebody, you can look at somebody, you can spend some time with somebody, and you like like one of her things, her pullback is that she don't love who she is. You can spend
Mm.
5 minutes with them, and they
Mm-hmm.
like, she's talking about everything that's wrong and everything that's not right, and you like, you haven't took no time for you. So taking
Exactly.
a dose of your own coffee,
Yes.
and let me tell you, coffee is, sometimes you can get it strong and it's blackened. Sometimes it's brown. Sometimes it's cream. Coffee comes in all kinds of ways,
Baby,
and
what
it
you talking
all
about?
tastes something different.
Oh,
Reverend
Literally,
Pat, I'm gonna leave it alone
I'm
because
being
you know I was
scared of
getting ready to go
yourself.
in.
no, go on with that coffee. That's a good one. Go on with that coffee.
So let them drink they straight coffee. If they don't want sugar in it, stop trying to make yourself like sugar because they say you supposed to put sugar in your coffee. If you don't want no sugar, you don't want no cream in your, you sip on it and enjoy every bit of your
Because it's
coffee
just the
because
way
it's
it
your
Yes,
is.
coffee. And
because
if
it's
they want,
yours.
however they want their coffee, they need to go make their own coffee the way they want their coffee so that they can drink their coffee. And if they
And
don't
stop
like
waiting
coffee
on
at
other
all,
people.
stop trying to convince them to like coffee.
Because they may want some tea or they may want water. They may be like me and Reverend Pat and want a good Coca-Cola first thing off the rip. However it is for you. Stop pleasing
Stop.
everybody before you please yourself. The
Now they have a
reality is
now they
when you
over
love
feeling
you,
bad, Angela, because they don't like your coffee. Now they feeling deep down like something wrong with me because I don't like her coffee. Nothing's
girl,
wrong with you.
nothing's wrong.
Do
But
people
spend
really feel
time
like
with yourself so that you know what you love. Because the reality is, when you love yourself so good and better than anybody else but God can, then you're pouring from a full cup. That means you're giving, when you love yourself so much, you're giving other people a version that is going to be better.
Better.
It's when you don't love you that you're pouring from an empty cup. It's when you don't love you that you get irritated, you get frustrated, you get overwhelmed. When you don't spend time with you all over the place. But when you get that peace, when you get that love for you, oh my God, how you show up and how you interact. What you tell them, Sparkle, baby, I can be the most unbothered about anything because I don't care. You might, I don't. I don't.
I,
I'm good.
I just had a guy tell me, you're so nonchalant. I said, no, I'm not. Like, I'm not a nonchalant person, but what you're talking about me right now, this is just not resonating to my heart. Like, move on. It's
And
just,
I'm not going to absorb it for you. You know how many times people talk to you and you jump in and you take their problems on, and now you over here crazy and your shoulders bent down and your head hurting because you weren't meant to take that on. That's not for you. It wasn't.
no.
Just
mm-mm.
because somebody's going through that doesn't mean that you got to be Captain Save Everybody. You can't
Yes.
save everybody. That's not your job to save everybody. Jesus
Take
saved.
the
Folks don't
cape
want to
off.
be
You're
saved.
not.
Some folk don't want to be saved. Let's just
He
go on
saved.
about
They
the business.
love being on the struggle bus. They don't want you to come fix their bus for them. No, they love.
I thought about this last night. God knows exactly how many, look in his word, how many people will be saved. The exact number, right? So
Yes, he know
everybody
it
ain't
all.
gonna be saved. So we can just stop freaking out because they don't think like you think, believe like you believe. Everybody, and this is the way he gave it to me. I know exactly how many are going to be saved. All I need you to do is tell them, not force them, not bug them, not beat them over the head with the word. Tell them. And now you've done what I told you to do. What they do with what you told them is what they
Baby.
do with it. What you do with what you hear every morning is up to you. Our responsibility, because this is what he's called us to do, is to share it with you. But I'm not responsible for whether or not you carry it out. I'm not responsible for whether or not you decide you're not going to tell a struggle story for the next 20 years that was the same struggle story 20 years before.
Right.
No, that's on you. And we have to take personal accountability. That sounded so good. I just love what they talked about on the morning show. You ain't take no notes. You weren't open to receive whatever he was trying to tell you. And then you come back right back 24 hours later in the same condition with the same mindset.
Baby, miss the whole concept of being empowered.
Mm-hmm.
When you're empowered, you move differently. You show up unapologetically.
Yes.
You know who you are and you demand your respect. You set your boundaries and you're good with that. And people are either, this is like how people go on to somebody's page and they have so much to say, but you didn't have to say that. You
You
could have kept
didn't.
scrolling. If you
You
didn't
could have
like,
kept
keep
going.
moving. If you don't like how they are, you can delete them. We feel like
And
we're
you can
so
unfollow
entitled
people and they not
about a
even
lot of
know it.
Why are we following people we don't like? What you doing on my page
why.
if you don't like what I do?
Thank you.
Why
Thank you.
following me? Unfollow me. And you just following me to see what I'm doing so you can come in on what you don't like about. Unfollow me. This is
If
why.
it's that serious, be done. Stop looking. If you don't like Beyonce, you don't like Tyler Perry, you don't like who, you don't have to.
You
Nobody's putting
know.
a gun to your head. You don't have to like me. You don't have to like Sparkle. You don't have to like Brooke Jack. You don't even have to like nothing about the Empower Morning Show.
You don't.
But guess what? You don't. Nobody's forcing you to do it. Nobody's forcing you to stay here.
Yes, Marie.
Keep it
That's
simple.
Marie.
Just mind your business.
Just mind
I
My
you.
say it
business
all
that
the time.
pays you.
But read S. Marie's, and then we gotta go. Yes, ALove, speak that. Been there, done that, and will never. Never. You remember they
Never.
try to tell you what you should never say never? No,
Yeah.
never go
Never
back.
go back.
He has brought me a mighty long way. This is the season of I'm good.
Good.
I ain't
I'm
worried, no
good.
stress,
No stress.
no stress. In me, I have a drum that moves on God's timing.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, S. Marie. I'm
Me
good.
too.
No
Period.
stress. No stress. I'm not-
Because I'm not dying over no heart attack. You ain't finna cause me no heart attack because I'm over here stressed out to the completely. I am God's responsibility, and that settles it. You don't have to be responsible for me, but my God is responsible for me because I surrender to Him and I say yes to Him. I'm His responsibility. Move on. If you don't like it, and stop trying to convince people. Don't convince nobody to like you. Don't beg them to like you.
We're going to close with this. If you mind God's business, He'll mind yours. Period.
Period. So keep it simple. Just mind your business. Y'all have a blessed day. I believe God. Do you believe God? We believe God. We believe God. We believe God. We believe God. Reverend Pat is coming right after us, following right behind us. So tune in to Daily Devotion. And guess what, y'all? We'll be back on Winning Wednesday.
Wednesday, baby. Yes.
Yes.
All
And
right.
if
We
you
out.
have not subscribed to Melon Marriage Magazine, I know we say it all the time. Go ahead and catch it because we just submitted some Novembers. And I know November gonna pop off because it only get better and better. But let me tell you how my grandma would say, it only get gooder and gooder. So
Gooder and gooder, baby. That's it. That's the version I like. All right, y'all. We out.
y'all have a good one.